Hello, Light Warriors. I love you all. It's good to see you. Today we're going to discuss managing mental health as we go through the global reset. Hello everyone, I am Michael and I help guide people on the evolutionary journey. Mental health can be a struggle to manage as we go through the global reset. And there's a lot of changes and our world will never be the same again. And I'm connecting with all of you more and more. It was a great honor being out there on the internet and sharing the truth with all of you. And with my Facebook family, I made a lot of new connections, and it was really a lot of fun serving alongside all of you as we kept hammering them with those memes of truth. You remember what I said? I could do this all day, right? Just like Captain America. And that's what we're all doing right now. We're all doing our unique part during this global reset. And no two people are alike, and no two journeys are alike. So, as I'm communicating more and more with you, my family, I've gotten a lot of questions, and across the board, even myself on my journey, the questions that you have asked to me, I'm experiencing the same issues during this global reset. Might not be the same, but I experience what the collective is experiencing. So we can become the teacher of the 5D Earth. One of the things that was discussed to me, nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. And many awakened people that know that this matrix is a lie and they can't continue on living in this matrix and they're waiting for it to collapse. They're expressing to me that nothing is happening. And sometimes I feel the same way because in our minds, right, we create this vision of how this matrix will collapse. And kind of like in our ego, not in a negative way, Light Warriors, but we feel that this matrix should have collapsed already. And it's nonsensical that people still believe the illusion. Why hasn't it collapsed? We want it collapsed now, right? So it is happening, but it might not be happening the way that we expect it to happen. We all just shared a lot of truth together. And what I experienced, and to share this with all of you, we went through another year, and a lot of people still believe the false narrative of that day. But even if you awakened one person, we are shifting. And that's what I experienced, right? We had thousands of responses on these posts, and almost all of them were positive. Every once in a while, a little serpent slithers in. But the personal people, the people I know from my everyday life, they reached out to me with questions and they learned something new from my posts. So if you continue to share, that's what this shift is all about. We're shifting. And every day we're shifting more and more. And that's why it's important, Light Warriors and Digital Soldiers, to keep expanding consciousness. I'm not the only one doing it. This is a collaborative effort, and I'm grateful for all of you that are doing the same. We all are at different stages, right? So we might be influencing hundreds of thousands of people, millions of people, 100 people, or 2 people, 3 people. But it keeps on growing. Everything counts, and that's how we reach critical mass. So it is happening, and it's slowly shifting. And some things we're viewing with the old matrix lens. Things are not going to be the same, but we're getting accustomed to the global reset or the change. So another issue that was shared with me is that the people that we're sharing, they feel frustrated because they come across the mind control and the drones that will attack them for sharing the truth. So a lot of light warriors express to me they're sharing the truth and they want to help people wake up, but they're actually getting attacked. And this is called gaslighting. And I've done a world famous video on gaslighting. You should check it out. And we are to ignore these people. Just continue to shine your light. And as you continue to do so, always remember that free will is the law of the universe. So not everyone will wake up. Everyone's path is different. You just shine your light, lighthouse, and the people that are supposed to wake up will wake up. And if people continue to sleep, that's their choice. You might be losing friends, and this might affect your mental health. And it's important to realize that a lot of us right now have small amounts of friends in their everyday life. So as we're going through this global reset, you are going to shed people that are lower vibrational and do not serve your greatest purpose. But you're holding on. We have energetic ties to everything, even people, dear ones. So when we cut these cords and now we have extra room to pick up new friends and new people that serve our greatest purpose, right? So we're all on a journey. So we have to understand that it's okay to let go. And we might have less friends, but that's okay because new ones are going to replace it. You see, a lot of us went through the ascension journey before the global reset officially began, before the event officially began. But a lot of people are experiencing this now for the first time. And during this ascension process, vibrational synchronization, we are synchronizing our vibration to people, things, and situations that serve our greatest purpose. So this change, all it is change for our mental health. We should be conscious that this change is normal. We want to live in authenticity. And if you start to see that your life, the matrix life, no longer serves you, your physical vessel might feel this depression, deep rest, right? You feel deep rest when we're depressed. So know that this is normal on our journey, especially now during the global reset. Our lives are changing. As I say all the time, we cannot control what is around us. You could only control yourself. And however you approach your journey, it's what resonates with you, light warrior. So shine your light and authentically things will shift into place. And in order to understand this, I like to use myself as an example. expose myself, right? You like when I do that. I'm going to take this summer, for example. This summer was one of the greatest summers of my life, in my experiences. But I can only say that today with the lens that I'm viewing it from now. 6 years ago, I would look at this summer and say, oh, this sucks, right? Because everything was different back then. I was more plugged into the matrix, and I didn't see what I see today. So, for example, I spent the summer doing a lot of hiking and going to different beaches with my friends, and I have a small group of close friends that we resonate, right? We're on the same wavelength. So the people that I had around me, it was a small group, but it was of a higher vibrational situation. And going to hiking and being in nature and going to beaches, and then, coming home at night, and that's it. No going out to the club, no picking up, girls and all this stuff. Nothing. And I could say that this summer was one of the best summers because of where I am now. I know the matrix is finished. I can say that today. But if I looked at this summer, say 6 years ago, I say this summer sucks, right? So I'm using this as an example for all of you. You might be new to this awakening. You might be new to a lot of these things. Some of you have been on the journey with me for quite some time. But more and more we're getting people, and I'm very grateful for all the wonderful messages that you leave me. It's my honor to do this. But you might be new to all of this. And so it's very hard for you right now. Know that things will start to shift. You're going to start to naturally come across people that resonate with you. So you will start to see things with clear vision. And that's what this year is. 2020 is clear vision, light warriors. So your perception becomes your reality. So on my journey, I'm seeing the beginning of the 5D Earth. And some negative people, maybe people that are still under the spell of mainstream media, they see the end. So your perception becomes your reality. What are you consuming, right? What we consume is not only what we eat and drink, it's what we watch and what we listen to. So we're making these shifts and we're making these changes in our everyday life, and it helps to improve our mental health. So it's good sometimes to hear firsthand experience. So perception becomes reality. And when we're looking at what is available to us, you want to have people in your life that better suit your purpose. You want to have relationships that better suit your purpose. And you want to have a career or a job, right? You want to have these things that better suit your greatest purpose, because now the subconscious programs of the matrix have fallen. And now you're able to do and experience what you want to experience. But we are the collective, and that's why we need to reach critical mass. And eventually, more and more people will wake up. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. But we're getting there day by day. And I could see it from the people in my everyday life. The law of 80-20. I make these videos, but it's true. The law of 80-20. Check it out. It's a phenomenal video. 80% of the people that I come across are waking up. And as Dolores Cannon said, there will be those that get left behind. So never fear, light warriors. Be calm and trust the process. We want things to happen overnight. But this control has been here for thousands of years. And to end this control in such a short period of time is a miracle. And that's why the angels are here, dear ones. Miracles are happening. And all you need to do is see the change. Energy is the ability to cause change. And we can detect energy's presence by noticing the change. So during the global reset, it's good to focus our mind, right, to improve our mental health. But the physical things that we could do, make sure that if you're not doing so well, right, we have people to talk to, but we can take care of ourselves. And these things work. So you should be out in nature. So try to get out in nature and ground yourself. And make sure we're taking in alkaline water. And if it calls you, listen to solfeggio frequencies, the core creative frequencies of the universe, because you are a vibration and we could fine-tune our vibration because everything is vibrating. All your cells are vibrating. So try to sleep with the 5 to 8 hertz frequency. You'll get a better night's sleep and you'll be more peaceful. And that's also helpful for improving your mental health. It's a bumpy time right now, light warriors, but your perception becomes your reality. And we're creating a community, and you are all my family. And I'm grateful for all of you. And we're growing by the day. So ground yourself, drink alkaline water, make sure you're eating the foods that resonate with you. We all have different diets, but make sure you stay hydrated. There's a lot of energies. And work out the best you can. I'm getting back in the gym, light warriors. I'll be back, right? But we're all in this together. So do what you can. Get the blood flowing, ground yourself, and all you need is one other person to talk to. And that's how you start to build community. 1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 4, 4 becomes 8, and all of a sudden you're like, look at all the light warriors. Yay! Right? So I hope this message was helpful for all of you, and I'm grateful for all of the new connections that I've made. And it was fun sharing all the truth with all of you. Very soon, any moment now, actually, we are going to be celebrating 1 million views for our channel. Can you believe it, Light Warrior? A common man, 1 million views. But that's because of all of you. So as I promised to celebrate this milestone of 1 million views, I'm going to share the video of all of the behind the scene footage that I've shot from many journeys that I've taken over the past year. And you will be surprised all the animals that I come across. You've seen some of them, some of you have seen some of them, but I have a lot of footage that I've gathered. It's going to be a big video. Hopefully you'll find it interesting. There'll be some short videos that I never brought to publishing, and I'm going to put it all into one video of all the behind the scenes stuff over the last year. I like to be out in nature. Sometimes we're in base camp, but we're usually out on the front line. Doing this has been the greatest experience of my life. So I'm grateful for all of you, and it's my honor to defend your everyday life. Remember, we cannot control what is around us. However, we can control from within. Be conscious of the value of your mental health, dear ones. Use it to raise your vibration and increase your electromagnetism. Life is so much better when we are all together. If you find this message inspiring or know someone that could benefit from it, please share this message. Dear ones, I am Michael. Find us in the 5th dimension. Have a wonderful day living your everyday life. We're growing by the day, so keep sharing, Light Warriors. We're at 1 million views. We're going to keep growing. Our family's going to keep growing. And if you liked it, give the like button a cheer, boy. Smash that like button, right? And we're going to keep growing every single day. And I'm grateful for all of you. We are a family. And we all have different roles. But I'm grateful that I brought us all together for this final battle, Light Warriors. We've been doing this for all eternity. So let's bring forth the victory of the light. I hope you enjoyed this message. Have a great day. Namaste.